Hi, I'm Erin Avery, and here at Numara Software, I look after the product marketing for FootPrints Service Core. I'm thrilled to be here today speaking to you about the new features and capabilities that we've added in our latest release, version 11. More specifically, I'm going to talk about 4 key functional areas where we've added new features and made usability enhancements. Those being user and administrator experience, IT best practices alignment, scalability and security, and technology alignment. We'll wrap up our discussion with instructions on how you can upgrade to FootPrints 11 to gain value from these new features and capabilities. FootPrints 11 is the first integrated IT service and asset management solution supporting the convergence of physical, virtual, and mobile devices. With enhanced visibility into IT operations management through a single pane of glass, FootPrints enables you to tightly integrate and easily customize your business and IT processes. This level of integration and automation empowers you to efficiently and securely align IT work with business needs, providing a fast return on investment and low total cost of ownership. Generally available on November 15, 2011, FootPrints 11 is the result of your direct feedback. I can honestly say that when you ask, we listened. With this latest release, FootPrints 11 can help you more effectively communicate with the business, leveraging new executive dashboards, business intelligence, and communication and collaboration workflow enhancements. You can improve the service you deliver to your customers with a new visual workspace designer, and finally you can reduce the time and cost associated with business process management, leveraging automated end-to-end request management and fulfillment capabilities. Let's go ahead and get started. The first area we're going to explore today are the improvements we've made to our user and administrative experience capabilities. With the FootPrints 11 release, we incorporated over 50 user enhancement requests, and the initial reaction has been incredibly positive from our customers. We think you'll feel the same way. The first thing you'll notice when you log into FootPrints 11 is a change in the look and feel. To better align with the FootPrints family and give you a more consistent experience, you'll notice an updated login screen and updated look and feel to the home console. In FootPrints 11, we incorporated specific feedback from over 20 customers to significantly reduce the number of form designer screens a workplace administrator must familiarize themselves with. However, for those of you familiar with prior versions of FootPrints, we've maintained full functionality. We've just made it easier for you to find and use. On the left side of the screen, you'll see a list of screens that were available in prior versions of FootPrints. On the right side, you'll see a new consolidated list of screens. Again, all the same capabilities are available. It's just easier for you to find and leverage those capabilities. In FootPrints 11, we've consolidated a number of the administrator screens that I mentioned on the prior slide into one elegant, modern, drag-and-drop form designer that maximizes flexibility, so it's easy for you to customize and configure forms to best meet the needs of your IT and business processes services. In FootPrints 11, we consolidated a number of administrator screens into one elegant, modern, drag-and-drop form designer that maximizes flexibility. So it's easy for you to customize and configure forms to best meet the needs of your IT and business processes and services. What once took between 2 and 3 hours now takes less than 30 minutes to completely customize. Using the drag-and-drop capabilities in FootPrints 11, administrators can also modify status, priorities, drop-down titles, and view and configure all field dependencies in one convenient place. We've also introduced new functionality including vertical tabs, as you can see here on the left, custom HTML, and the ability to save a draft or immediately publish a form based on your needs. Now users can cut and paste images directly into the description field. No longer do users need to save and upload an image. In addition, these cut and pasted images can be easily stored in your knowledge base for future reference. Here you can also see the tabs on the left-hand side of the screen, which enable the easy navigation to other areas of the form after you've pasted an image into the description field. We've also localized templates in French, Dutch, Spanish, and Portuguese to support our customers globally, as well as organizations that do business in multiple countries around the world. Next, we're going to explore how FootPrints 11 can help your IT organization adopt and fully leverage common IT best practices. We want to help you demonstrate the positive impacts your IT organization is making in the business. With FootPrints 11, your customers have insight into IT's ability to support business metrics, and you have the information you need to quickly communicate the status of a service and that service's impact on the business. FootPrints 11 introduces new, modern, customizable, and intuitive executive dashboards to help you bring business intelligence to the service desk in a way that enables continuous service improvement at a glance. Let's take a closer look at some of the new metrics available to you in the new Executive Dashboard. Here you can view statistics about incidents including both hardware and software. You can easily filter on any field, including any custom field, to see the current status and measure that status against a prior time. We found that many service desks use this as an at-a-glance scorecard to see how healthy they are now versus a similar time in the past. In this particular example, tickets are down 28%. Many customers also found this measurement to be helpful when planning for staffing. Moving on to the second graph, let's explore the resolution rate. Based on customer feedback, we've made it possible for an agent to mark a ticket as resolved without closing it. We found that many of our customers had a buffer period after the ticket was resolved before they closed it, and this was basically to ensure that resolution was satisfactory for the customer. These service desks really considered that ticket resolved at first contact, and now they can more accurately represent first call resolution statistics that aren't diluted if the ticket wasn't closed immediately. And finally, service levels are such an important metric to monitor as they represent your ability to fulfill your commitment to the business. Now, at a glance, you can easily see how key services are performing. Easily gain further insight by clicking on any service to see more information about details impacting the performance of that service. In FootPrints 11, you can fully automate the end-to-end request management and fulfillment process. Leveraging deep integration, a user can now make a request from the service catalog, and that request is automatically routed to the correct person for approval. Once approved by the appropriate person or persons, the software or asset is automatically deployed to the end user, fulfilling the request and marking it as resolved or closed depending on your business process. Furthermore, you can automatically keep stakeholders in the loop on certain requests by carbon copying them on communications over the course of the request process. This allows key stakeholders to maintain visibility into the progress of an issue or request without being assigned action. This improves visibility and knowledge while reducing communication cycles. With FootPrints 11, it's easy to customize and manage the issue lifecycle from our flexible templates. Issue lifecycle can be defined really by a series of events including creation, activation, response, resolution, and closure. Now, the workspace administrator portion of the issue of each of these events falls into whatever category your business requires. For example, the open status might be defined as falling during the creation period, which is before activation. A status of assigned may be defined as falling into the activation period but before response. A status that indicates an issue may have been responded to by the agent can be defined as response event. Multiple statuses can be grouped into one status, for example, closed, allowing your reporting to better reflect your work and align with business processes. Now let's explore the scalability and security enhancements in FootPrints 11. Administrators can now easily select fields to be included in keyword search, significantly reducing the time it takes for search to actually render results. Here you can see the encryption options we've added for email generated from FootPrints. This is a great security enhancement as many FootPrints users include passwords or other sensitive information like credit cards or social security numbers in email communication. Now in FootPrints 11, email generated from FootPrints can be encrypted, drastically improving the security of the content. And finally, let's explore the technology platforms that we've added support for in our latest version. As more and more organizations and users adopt new and different browsers, we've added support for the Chrome browser, updated support for Internet Explorer 9, updated support to the latest version of Firefox and MySQL 5.5. For more information on how you can upgrade to Numara FootPrints 11 to get the value from the new features and capabilities we've explored today, please visit numarasoftware.com/support.